Kasperi Kapanen, we all have the same take. There's no original.
No.
Hey, I know where he was going with that. Like I've never seen anybody do that. I've seen someone get their stick slashed and then throw it. But he blocked a shot, and he took it personally that Petrie would have the audacity to break his stick with a shot.
Didn't Matt Sundin throw Alfredsson's stick into the crowd? Or
He
his
did.
own?
Yeah.
He did, which obviously was not brilliant. And it cost him. I think he got suspended for a game. I'm pretty sure he got suspended for that.
Yeah.
But you talk about bedlam in the rink. Like, you had gone by then. No one knew what was going on because no one knew what the rule was.
Right.
And then furthermore, when Petrie scored, no one knew why the penalty didn't come to an end. Like, technically, you've scored on a power play.
Right.
And there were 11 seconds left on the PP, but it was as if the penalty shot was completely foreign to the rest of the game.
Penalty. That was a different, yeah.
Right, but he scored, and the guy didn't come out of the box.
No, but that negated
the Kapanen
penalty.
Right,
yeah,
I
so
hear
it was
you.
a penalty shot to throw your stick, regardless of what was going on the other side. So
it was just mass confusion.
You're right. That's
and why
the problem.
Petrie taking it? Like, no one knew that. And obviously, the rule book explains it.
Yeah.
But you're like, why would Petrie be the guy?
He's
now,
pretty
he scored.
good, actually. But he actually, I believe he is one of their shootout guys. He's pretty nifty.
Hey, he scored a goal.
He's a nifty player, like underrated. Like, his dad was a
baseball
Major
player.
League Baseball
pitcher
player.
in Detroit, I believe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's no original take. Like, Kapanen.
It was dumb.
It was so dumb. You can't do that, clearly. I would guess no one on the Leafs will ever do that again.
It was a brain cramp. There's no other way around it.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That literally cost him a goal.
And he's had it, it's only 3 games. I'm not worried about him at all. I know he's admittedly frustrated with his game. He's got to get his game going. Yeah. I believe he will. He's a good skater. He's got to get to the net with a stick on the ice. He plays with really talented players. Like, it'll come for him. Like, I'm not worried about him. And I saw a lot of vitriol for him on Saturday night. Yeah, you should have vitriol for him because of that dumb play. But his game will get going.
Yeah, his game will be fine. And what I find interesting and somewhat frustrating about this whole focus on Kasperi Kapanen. 3 games, he's not looked overly comfortable. He hasn't been creating offense.
Yeah.
But we just spent the whole season talking about money and talking about cap hits.
Right.
John Tavares has not played well. That's just the truth. He has not played well. He can be way better. I am not worried about him. I'm not saying he's having a down year.
No.
Opening night, he was invisible. I didn't think 5-on-5 on Saturday he played very well. I don't think Marner's been great. I think he's got some cookies on the power play.
Yeah.
He's been kind of doing some globetrotter stuff out there. He's been okay.
Yeah. Right. That line 5-on-5, though, has to get
Hasn't been that good.
Yeah,
why are we focused on the $3 million player? How about the $22 million on the rest of the line?
I don't disagree.
We spend the
with you.
whole summer talking about dollars and cents, and we're going to focus on the $3 million player?
Yeah.
The $22 million needs to step up as well. They can help him out.
You're right.
So let's have some perspective here.
I agree.
Kapanen's got to be better. I think you will. I agree with your sentiment.
I think you can just lump it all in, the 3 of them as a line.
But if we're talking about the line, he's third.
Well, yeah.
You're not, if you talk about a pitching staff, you don't say, well, the third starter. No, who's a horse at 1 that's supposed to be better? Who's the 2 guy who's supposed to be better?
And you're right.
You don't start with the third guy. You don't look at LeBron and Anthony Davis and say, yeah, but Kyle Kuzma's got to be better if LeBron and Davis are not pulling their weight 5-on-5.
You're right. You have to understand, though, if things continue to not go well, then Kapanen ultimately would be the fall guy, and he will be the guy.
Of course he will.
Because it's like, we got to get the big guys. That's the lay of the
But
I
he's the
understand.
new guy on that
I'm just
line,
talking about
too.
the narrative.
I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, when I watch them play, I feel like he's an afterthought. They don't use him. Like the 2 of them work, Marner and Tavares, because they've got chemistry. They know where each other is going to be. I feel like he's having a tough time getting to where they need him or where they want him or when he wants the puck. That takes chemistry. It takes time to settle in. I'm not making excuses for him. You're right. He's a $3 million player at this juncture. I think he's a real fine player, but the chemistry isn't there. He's playing on technically his offside. I know wing is wing, but
I think you can start with simplifying. Use your
Exactly.
speed, get in, get the
like,
puck, and get it
straight
behind the
line
net to Tavares. Watch some clips of what Hyman does.
Exactly.
And he could be, and he's a better talent than Zach Hyman, so he can be an even better addition to the line if he just focuses on what he needs to do.
The thing is, though,
use his speed, get into pucks, float it behind the net to Tavares, and then try to get open.
But
there's your
or get
role.
to the front of the net. That's
Do
what
something.
Hyman does.
That's right.
Hyman goes right, because that's what Janssen has been doing very well.
Right.
He just stands in front of the net. He's not going to pretend like he's the guy who's going to be generating offense.
You get a defined role on every line. Janssen's, it's clear. Go get the puck and get it to your line mates and get to the front of the net and create some havoc. Because Janssen's got a real strong center of gravity. Like, he's a strong guy on his skates. So he's a handful in front of the net. The D have to cross-check him. He battles. That's what Kapanen has to do. Because we all know what Zach Hyman's capable of. One of the best forechecking forwards in the league. Why do you think Matthews loves him? You know, certain guys love to play with him because
he knows his role, and he
knows
goes out
his
and does
role,
it
and he
every
doesn't
single
step
shift.
out of his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Kapanen just has to figure out what he needs to do on that line to make those other two work well with him as well.
But I think they have to play better. Again, it's 3 games.
Agreed.
Don't tweet me and text me saying it's 3 games. I know it's 3 games.
all know it's 3.
We've all seen the 3 games. This is how it works. We detail what's happened, and we tee up what's going to happen tonight. John Tavares is going to be fine. Mitch Marner is going to be fine. But I don't think that line has played that well 5-on-5, and it's not only Kapanen.
Right.
Today, all I've heard is Kapanen's the problem. Kapanen's got to be better. Kapanen's in trouble. Well, he could use some help from his other line mates.
and
I think when Hyman returns, he's going to walk onto that line.